going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love.
To those who purchased the Three Kids books, it's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because as we can see right now, we have the first quarter main event. And we know they're going to ride this towards the end of the year. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we got the pump that we're expecting from CME. But guys, do not forget that we're going to have options on Friday. Now, can Bitcoin hit 58,000? No, I don't think Bitcoin is going to hit 58,000, but we definitely should hit that 50,000 mark. We're going to have options on Friday. We know we're the only game on the weekend. And then on top of it, guys, we know they're going to need Bitcoin as collateral. So make sure you're watching the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And what's so important, guys, we have the Fed. We know on May 3rd and 4th, they're going to meet again. We know they like to price things in. If you watch the stock market, it's just been pumping and dumping, pumping and dumping. Plenty of volatility. It's been trading sideways. With Bitcoin, we've been following the same pattern. Because the Fed is going to be raising rates, I definitely see Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back strongly towards the middle of the month. We see the bond market going crazy. We see yield rates at 2 and at 10 is only a few basis points from inverting. We are already in a recession. The media is not going to tell you this. We are already in one. All the indicators are telling us this. Yes, we still have plenty of liquidity in the market, but we know as the Fed is raising rates, it's going to shrink all this liquidity, guys. This is all part of a plan to destroy the American economy. You're not going to get that from television. You're not going to hear the fourth industrial revolution or how the robots are going to come in and take your jobs. They're not going to tell you this. That's the reason why the Crypto Teacher gives you the truth. Nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. On television, they may say it every now and then, but over $2 trillion has already come off the stock market and cryptos. Tapering has already started. Listen to my video I did last night with Dan Moorhead from Pantera Capital. Rates are definitely going to rise, but over a year's time, year and a half, you're going to start seeing blockchain cryptos. Everything I've stated to you, he basically echoed, and it's definitely the truth. But he's not going to talk about the fourth industrial revolution. He can't. We know they only give us half truth. And guys, again, something you're not going to hear on any Crypto Teacher channel, make sure that you are focused on the yield curves, because once the 2 and the 10 invert, we in big trouble. And this is the only crypto channel that talked about the Fed constantly, and now everybody talks about it. But if those who've been with me from the beginning know, I was the only one speaking about the Fed. You have to watch the money. You have to understand finances in order to make the proper moves, because it's all rigged. And then again, guys, Grayscale. Make sure you're watching Grayscale well, because we know they're moving lockstep with the Fed. And then June or July, the SEC will let us know whether they're going to approve their spot Bitcoin ETF. And make sure you're watching their allocation. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have a U.S. e-cash bill proposes a digital currency that replicates cash, bypasses the Federal Reserve. And we know, based on the Constitution, the Treasury is the one who's supposed to be in control of the actual currency. Now, this e-cash does not need DLT. It does not need blockchain. And this is for your regular retail payments. And this is a perfect idea. But we know when it comes to the Federal Reserve, that's exactly how it's going to stay. An idea. The Federal Reserve would never allow this to happen unless it's pegged to something that they can actually track. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have Coinbase to reportedly buy the Brazilian company 2TM for $2.2 billion. And remember, Coinbase is moving globally. Remember, that's what crypto is all about. This is a New World Order's agenda. It's not about America anymore. Remember, the United States reserve currency is already ending. We're already seeing it being destroyed. Coinbase is basically going to be a global bank. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have BNB Chain to launch application-specific sidechains to reduce network strain. And we know how important interoperability is going to be, and then also lowering the gas fees. Now we have NYDIG funds Bitcoin miner Iris Energy $71 million. And guys, no matter the talk, we can clearly see Bitcoin mining is not going anywhere. Now we have South Korea's SK Square to spend $1.6 billion on semiconductors and blockchain. And lastly, we have UK set to disclose plans for regulation in crypto in the coming weeks. And we know ISO is months away. And there's going to be a global alliance when it comes to crypto regulation. That's the reason why the SEC in the United States, it is kicking the regulation can down the road, because this is a global digital economy where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Regulation and higher interest rates are going to bring these 18,000 cryptos down to that 1%. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chips house, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip. of the 3 books, there's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.